Hey, Mixer's finally decided that I am streaming. Let me check this volume sound. I made some adjustments here. See how it sounds. Yeah. It was really bad, really. That's some loud music. Let's see. Well, it's pretty loud, but I'm still pretty loud. Let me go into the mods and see how this sounds. That sounds okay. Maybe I need to turn the music down. That was pretty loud. But I guess the good thing is my sound is okay, but the music just seemed really loud. Alright, so I downloaded a couple of new mods here, these Botox things, and I'm going to check those out. That's my main goal right now, is to go in and see what that looks like. Now, I also changed, and I think I told you this, I don't know what that's about, Michael Rosen lockpicking. Okay, nonetheless. Oh, a better Grey Quarter. That would be nice for those Dark Elves. But I wanted to look and see real quick if there's anything else I need to be aware of. I don't remember. I really don't remember where I was at in my... Okay, so I still have space. Let me check and see if I got everything. I meant to download the Viking Armors again. I think I downloaded a bunch of stuff I really don't need to have, but I downloaded them anyway. I've still got those turned off. I do have the Viking Armors back. The reason I have those turned off is, if I remember correctly, this body mesh says it affects both male and female. Of course, it mentions textures. I'm not sure if this really has textures or not. But it mentions textures. Now, I use a specific texture for my girls forever. I think it's for all the females in the game. Let me go down and find that. Once we get past all this other stuff I've downloaded just to be crazy. Okay, so I've got his third text. I've got these Botox textures top. I need to turn off my Beauties of Skyrim textures and try that and see what I get. Maybe I need to turn that off. Oh, it's confusing. I have so much stuff going on. Well, I need to try all of this out. So we're going to try this work in progress body mesh. We're going to keep that because it goes with this. Let me show you again. Oh, I went too far, didn't I? Sorry about that. You probably saw it quicker than I did. I just was going too quickly because it goes with this mesh. Now with that mesh, I probably need to turn off some of these replacers to see what people look like without all my replacers. Leaving the followers, okay. And I'm not sure, but let me go back to this. She may have put... Did this say it had a bunch of hairdos in it? See, I'm probably going to have to do a test character. I'm probably not going to be able to do a normal character. Oh, matter of fact, that's the best way to go. Let's turn some of these things off that we don't need. Pardon me, I popped in and out too much, didn't I? Anyway, pardon me, let me get down here. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to help somebody with something too. Well, I will do that in a few minutes. Because I've already started on this track. But I do need to help somebody and see if I can see how to do something in AFT. Maybe I'll use my test character to do that. That would be a good idea. So let's get rid of these replacements. A simple weight adjustment. Should I turn that off or leave it? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave the followers. And I'm going to leave nocturnal. I'm going to turn off the hairdos, since their thing supposedly has hairdos. I'm going to turn off. I have a bunch of armors. Maybe I should turn those armors and weapons off, but whatever. I don't think that should really matter for our purposes right now. Okay, so this is the Botox Textures. I turned off the Beauties of Skyrim. I'm going to turn off the Botox Textures. I want to see... Here's the trick. I want to leave Botox on, but I want to see what this guy's textures look like. Oh, I already went past it. Like, this is the armor, right? And then the body down... Oh, wait, no, actually, I have the body above. That's right. I changed things around recently. So the body up here says it has textures. So, I'm going to leave it up here. I'm going to see what happens if I create a new person. I don't have any textures turned on that are specific. I don't even have the Botox textures on. So let's see what that character will look like if I just create them just like that. Let's see. Oh, let's turn off Uthgard and Mjol. We'll just leave them the way they are. And we'll see what they look like. More females. We'll leave more females. That shouldn't matter. Okay. So, let's just take a look, see if there's anything else new we need to look at. I'll create a new person. My screen glitched for just a split second. I almost didn't see it. That was weird. I think my HDMI cable is okay. Well, I haven't had that happen before. So we'll just wait and see. I'm not seeing anything here of interest to us. Turns out I was going to look at this, but the mod I have that gives me the leveled Atronax already has the luminous Atronax. It's all tied in together, so I'm going to keep that one. Dark Chantry of Winterhold. Interesting. What is that? There's no doubt the identity of the builders of the college is shrouded. Resemblance of an ancient... Oh, I don't want to change it. I think I have... Oh, I see. It's Skeletor, though. Oh, so this is like a college texture. Look at that. Okay, I see what he's doing. That looks cool. I was going to say, I mean, I have a mod for the college. I'm not sure how it would work with that, if it would be okay or not. Just looking to see if there's anything else I need to look at. I probably shouldn't overload us. We probably have enough to look at just between the clothing and the body and stuff. Yep. Okay. Yeah, because this is the body and the clothing. And then the Botox port, I'm just going to use that as is and see how it looks. Maybe I should turn that off too until we've had a chance to test this. Probably. That's kind of depressing to turn the Botox off though. I'm not sure I'm willing to turn that off. Because this is more the character, right? Yeah. So I'm not going to turn it off. Let's just see what we get. I've got my texture turned off. Did I leave the I've turned off all the textures here, right? Okay, so let's just go with this. Let's see what this looks like. I'm just going to make a new character. It's easier to do this on a test character. Plus, if I want to do something for the AFT, I can do that while I'm here. It would be kind of fun. We might have some really freaky looking people though, but that could be entertaining in and of itself. Well, in my mind, it's entertaining. I am having some coffee, which is nothing new to anyone who actually watches this, I know. I tried to adjust my game volume and stuff. I think I muted my TV. Which is funny, so I didn't mean to do that, but I think I did. Does it take this long to load a new character? Did I do that correctly? I wasn't really watching. I was doing that on automatic. Woo, okay, that's loud. We'll turn it down a little bit. Okay, that's totally silent. Okay, that'll be okay. You probably can't hear my noise, at least I hope not. Cheat rooms installed, yes, please, yes, we will do that. Alright, so the first thing I really need to do, let's switch to a girl, because that's what we're going to look at. The guy actually looks okay. Oh. Oh, I have no texture for that clothing. What's wrong with her face? Does she look kind of messed up? She does look kind of messed up. Huh. Wow, and this is a preset, okay. Okay. Do you see the shadowing on the body? I don't know if that's normal or not. It looks kind of weird to me. Oh, I see. They are changing the weight slider on these presets. Is that a Nord preset? That looks almost like a Breton preset. Oh, I think I just messed up, didn't I? I did. It looks like half her nose has some weird shine to it. And the head texture is not matching the body texture. So that's not cool. Well, let's just try this test and see what we think of it. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to actually go... I don't know. I should... Oh, wait. You know what? We should check out. What did they do with the Argonians? Because they said they did something with the Argonians. Well, okay. I guess I'm just not a big fan of reptiles. Let's try the Khajiit, see if we can tell a difference, because supposedly they did something with the Khajiit females. Well, this might be a problem. Oh, there we go. Well, I can't be sure. Well, I think they may have tried to make the Khajiits a little more appealing. The neck and the chest area still have that line. It's not like a gap like I get when I do weird stuff with the weight thing. So, see, my It's Beauties of Skyrim. My texture usually overlays all that, and I don't have that problem. So let's go to a Breton, who I use a Breton a lot. Let's go here, let's see her presets. The first one usually looks pretty good, but this girl looks a little messed up. I don't know if that's just their textures or what. Yeah, I have used her before, but again, she looks a little off. Let's check the hair. Or, well, there's the face. I don't want to mess with any of that right now. Let's check. I want to check the hair, really. Here. Okay. Because I'm not sure what hairstyles we have right now. because I don't have the KS hairdos, so it looks like I have just the basic hairdos. I don't have any special hairdos without... Yep. Nothing special without KS hairdos, so that's not really a big surprise. Looks like I still have multiple colors from my other mod, which is nice. You can get some pretty vibrant colors if you want them. She just doesn't quite look right, does she? I don't know what's up with that. There's something to do with the texture, though. It's not quite right. But we will do what we can. Oh, I see. This is I have more lip colors to choose from. That's right. These are like the original vanillas. So none of those are really great right now. That's pretty good. But these are getting into the area of mods. These are modded lip colors. And I think I really preferred something around here. Like that. I think that will be fine. I'm not going to change that. I'm not sure about the eye color. Oh, well, I don't want that. I was hoping to get like a clear green. That looks pretty green, doesn't it? Not sure about the eyeshadow. Maybe we'll just turn that off. You could do some eyeshadow, but sometimes eyeshadow just makes their eyes look kind of dark. Same with the tint. And it looks like she's got some cheek color and nose color that I'm probably not going to care much about. I'm weird about all that. It's like I don't need the cheek color. Not even the lower cheek color. And don't need the nose color. See, that texture is just a little weird looking. It's just me. I'm sure I'm just used to different things. Now, if you do just a little of the regular cheek color, like that, that's fine. It's just a touch. It makes it look like they're right with their makeup and stuff. I don't care much for the eye color and stuff. And I'm probably getting way too far into this for a guy, but hey, whatever, you know. So let's see, skin tone, I usually tone that down. The weight's up. So we can try this out and just see. Okay, we're going to go with this. I'm going to call her Test, because that's what I always call my Test for some reason. Well, maybe we'll be nice this time and we'll call her Tess. How's that? We'll be a little nicer. Yes, you have no place. Now, the first thing I have to do... The first thing I have to do, because we're going to take her, we're probably going to end up taking her to the cheat room. We're probably going to do a lot of different little things. But let's start with her inventory. There's a book. I have to turn this back on. Good. Because if that's off, that's going to be bad. I need to do a save. Do a new save. Then we'll do a load. This is for display enhancements, because it wants you to save and load. So that's what we're going to do, because then I'll use the display enhancements. So the display enhancements here, it's a pretty good little mod. I'm sure everybody has probably seen me use it before, but nonetheless, all I do is I go into cinematic and I just turn up my saturation about 10 and my contrast about 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Now you notice that that kind of gave us a bit more color. The green's a little greener. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 did not take, so now we're doing 3. Okay, so that should be all I need. I don't up my brightness or anything. We're just going to save those current settings. Okay. But it just adds a little more color to things, including her, actually. Though this outfit obviously is not working because there's no texture for it. So there's no textures or coloring for... Yeah, I don't have a follower. I'm not sure where I get that message from. Doesn't usually cause me any trouble. Doesn't she look too old? Maybe that was the problem. When I made her, did I make her younger? You know, I may not have. Well, we can fix that in the cheat room, though. I should have made her younger. I probably did not pay enough attention. We're going to do a new save here. I'm going to take... And we're going to look at the clothes they gave her. Yeah, it's just the rough spun tunic. There's her underwear. And this is with the new mod, not with my old body mesh that we've tried in the past. Okay, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to...
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
The easiest place for me is Breeze Home in Whiterun.
Even a modest existence is something to admire.
Now looking at this body is pretty well done. I can't tell for sure though. Is that the vanilla texture right now? That looks kind of like the vanilla texture. Not exactly, though. But it may be the vanilla texture. Yep. Okay, so what we may do is switch around some textures and see what we think. For right now, let's go to Breeze Home. This will give me some different clothes. We'll be able to try on some different things and see. I don't think the modder has been able to update this mod yet, so there are some issues with some clothes in this mod. I just want to say that now so you'll understand. But I haven't gotten rid of this mod. I'm interested to see how it develops. So I'm going to try to hold on to it. I'm going to do another save. We're going to go to the cheat room. The reason being, I think we can accomplish more there than running around here in Whiterun. We can always come back to Whiterun. That's not a problem. Let's see. We'll save our current location to location 1. So if we want to come back and I mess it up, we'll be able to come back. Okay, so yeah, I don't think... Let me go over here. We're just going to... We're going to do a limited edit. We're not going to mess that up. Cancel that. I didn't try to change anything yet. I was wanting to look. Let's see, complexion, dirt... All that's down. Well, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just without my other textures. Maybe this is how she would look. Because I'm not seeing anything special here. So we're just going to say we're done. Alright, so let's go. Like I said, she looks a little goofy to me. I'm used to seeing, I guess, better skin textures. So let's go. I'm going to exit out. Oh, wait, we'll do a save. Yeah, we'll do a new save here. Okay. So we'll exit out. And we'll try, since I don't like that body texture, let's try turning on, I don't know if this will affect us or not. Let's try turning on the Botox Textures and see if that has any effect, and see if that adds anything to the character editor or creator. This was something I was curious about seeing, because I think she had made comments, the Morgan Helsing, I think that's actually a girl, but who knows for sure. Nonetheless, See, I had these textures turned off. So let's enable these textures. I don't know that this is going to affect my character, though. But if we want to go out into Whiterun and look at somebody, we'll be able to. But for right now, let's test one thing at a time. I'm just going to do that. We're going to let this reload. It may not make it may not make any difference on the girl that we're looking at right now on Tess, but we'll find out. Also, I didn't have any special hairs. I did have some hair colors. So that tells me that neither of these is adding hairs for my character. Right, because the Botox was turned on, right? So it doesn't add hairs for my character. No. That's too bad, because if it adds all those hairs for all the women in Skyrim, it would be handy if I could access those without having to use more space for KS hairdos. But it's a good port of Botox. Okay, so this should include everything. But I'm not sure. Alright, well, let's just see what we get. I'm going to hop out of this. And let's just continue. We'll look at our game and see if we can tell any difference. Alright, I can't tell any difference. Can you? Hold on, let's take those. Because I think, let's take the miner's clothes off. I want to see if there is still a line between the neck and the, oh, it's too dark here, you can't really tell. Well, it's hard to tell. Maybe there's not a line right now. Earlier there was a line. Oh, you know what? You can look here, can't you? I'm not really going to change anything, but let's just go into this. Okay, there's that shadow. That shadow looks a little weird to me. Okay, there's a line, but it's a minor line. But there is a line. Okay. They should just give me a way to cancel out of this. They never do. But I'm done. I didn't change anything. But there is a line. It's not so bad. So I think I really need to load my textures then. That kind of answers our question as far as textures go. Do one more save here. So let's hop out and load my textures. Because I think that's probably what we need. We'll scroll down. Oh, and I need to turn on my KS hairdos because obviously their mods are not adding hairdos for me. At least not the way I have them lined up. And I'm not sure if I want to... At this point, I'm not sure how much I want to change things around. So, and I have downloaded a crazy amount of armors and weapons and stuff. So, okay, so the meshes are good. I turned off those replacers that might affect. I left me all the weight thing. We'll see if that makes any difference. We're going to turn back on the hairdos. I'm going to leave those bodies off for now. I still may come back and just put this body as the default body, but we'll see. And for the guy too, I may do that. So, okay, so that's all fine. Got all the clothing. I have a lot of stuff. Anyway. I know, it's probably crazy, but... Okay, so I need to turn my textures back on. Because those are the ones that usually work the best for me. Now, still haven't messed with Mjall or Uthgard, but we'll see what we can do about that. Once we get out and look around and see how Botox is actually working, we'll get a look at that. Alright. One thing I should do for Tess is, since we're just testing, it doesn't matter what we do, I may grab the God Ring just so we can do anything, and if I get in any trouble, it won't matter. Pardon me. Still getting over that cold sickness stuff. Okay, this is more like how I'm used to my girls looking. That's a much better texture. You can see why I use that texture. You may have something that you prefer differently, and that's fine. This is just what I prefer. Right, okay, so that's better. Let's see. So we should have some different hairs we can use too. Sort of perk her up a little bit if we want. Because I have the KS hairdos, we just got to get down to them. Here we go. That's pretty nice. All of those are pretty cool. Does that hair seem too bright now? It might be a little too bright to be realistic. Well, it's not that bright though. We could do something like that. It's kind of a dark brownish red. That's not bad. I'm probably being too particular for a Tess character, right? Okay, well let's go with this kind of darker brick red. I will call it just brick red. Okay, so you can see why I use that texture. That's considerably better looking, to me at least. So okay, so that looks better. Let's see, so... Alright, that's really a drastically curvy body. Okay, so let's get her the God Ring just in case you were to need it. I don't imagine we're really going to have any trouble, and she's not really going to be doing anything. But just to be safe. And I guess we could put her some clothes back on. She can wear her miner's clothes and wear the cheat ring, and she'll be fine. We're just going to run around town a little bit. It shouldn't be a big deal. Okay, anyway. If you'll notice, they really put the jiggle physics on the booty there. That's significant. Significantly more than what I'm used to seeing. Nonetheless, and you can best see it when they're walking like this rather than running. Nonetheless, okay, so we've got that taken care of. So, all we really need to do now is go, because I've already gone through this armor setup and stuff. All we really need to do now really is go look at how people look around Whiterun, which we can just get to Whiterun just as easy as anything. Let's just go. So one good thing about the cheat room, you don't really have to use that teleport spell. You can just click a flag and go wherever. Any of the major towns. I have some other mods that allow you to just fast travel to any town anyway, but but if you're inside the cheat room, you do kind of need to use either the teleport spell or that to get out. We can go look at some people, see what we think. We can grab a few followers, so I can test out the AFT thing.
Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
Okay.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Great?
Okay.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's sword.
See what everybody else looks like.
The general goods store.
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
Okay. Okay. Not bad.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn merchant's trade. Need more experience.
She gets the wild hair, doesn't she?
Do your good deed for the day.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying?
What?
Of course you don't.
Carlotta looks good. That's nice. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got up here in the Bannered Mare.
Come on, just stoked the
you.
fire.
No,
Take a seat
please.
and get the cold out.
Hold your applause. One more song. What say you? Yeah? All right then. Now. Oh,
If it's
there
work
once
you
was
need,
a hero.
how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
White run from old
Need something?
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade
I
as he
enjoy
told
this
of
work
bold
well
battles
enough,
and gold
but I'm ready to
array.
retire. I've been thinking of
But
selling
then he
mainly
went
sold.
quiet, did Ragnar
Anyway,
dread
what do
when
you
he
need?
met the shield maiden.
Oh, did you need something?
I can't see her that well. That's hard to tell.
Need something.
I'm not sure if the winches
If
are
it's
really
work
being
you're looking
affected by
Hulda's the one to
Botox.
talk to.
It's hard to be sure.
Braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor. Thank you, good patrons of the Bannered Mare.
The
Thank
security
you.
in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful
Oh,
is
there
what it
once
is.
was a hero named Ragnar. the
Though even
Red,
these
riding to
these
Whiterun
girls
from
from
a
other mods,
roaring
they
sleigh.
still look pretty good.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish
But some of
his
that
blade
may
as he
just be
told of
my...
old battles and gold he had
See if she
made.
turns around, if I can get her in the light.
I'd better get going.
But then he went quiet.
There
did
we go.
Ragnar
That's
the Red,
better.
when he met the shield maiden, much
Oh,
gilded
come
for
around
sale.
here. My goodness, she's walking away.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our meat.
Yeah.
I think it's high time that
All
you
right, then.
lie down and bleed.
Not sure that she's getting the full effect though from the Botox mod, but that's okay.
And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no
Sometimes you have to
more
make
when his ugly red head rolled around on the
some changes and just go with it.
floor. This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Oh, I got a little reflection going on there, don't I?
The days come and gone, for the age of aggression is
Well,
just
that's okay, though.
about done.
Alright, so let's go see some of the people. I have some others
You know nothing.
that are copied
Nothing
up
of
in
our struggles,
Dragon's
our suffering.
Reach.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
Okay, let's see. Is this Violet or... No.
Need something? What can I do for you?
Okay, I think she still has some of the vanilla appearance,
Until next time.
but better than a lot. Yeah, I don't think she's affected by the Botox.
Looking to do some hunting? Avoid Brittleshin Pass to the southwest.
Probably she is. Oh, okay.
It's a shame.
Honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
Let's see what's in here. I think I have a follower in here I can pick up too. Though I have some up on Dragon's Reach, maybe we should get them first, but...
Yes? It's so good to see you again.
But she likes us.
Need some.
Let's have her
Lead
follow
the
us.
way.
This will also give me a chance to test out. See, AFT, I still have more slots, so that should be okay. That guard has a cape, and this farmer does not. Okay. Alright.
I can't bear it. Make it
Alright.
stop.
Let's head up this way.
Writhing in the filth of our own corruption.
Of our own corruption.
Ascended from the dung
There's a
Oh.
world here in Skyrim.
and now walk among
Oh.
the stars. What you were once, man, I, an ass man.
Alright, let's go. Sorry, this takes some time to test and look at these things, but I think it's worthwhile. I think the Botox, and I'll link that because it's kind of a new replacer. I think the Botox
Everything
replacer
all right?
is pretty good, though. Wow, she does not look like it's helping her any. That's unusual. Most of
Be a
them
lot warmer and a lot
do
happier
look
with
better.
belly full of meat.
But then again, this is the first time, so first time, new game. Let's see what these look like in here. So, I'm sorry about that crash. I don't know what caused that. It could be that... I don't know. I'm not going to guess because I don't know. I'm sure it has something to do with me layering on a bunch more, you know, I just keep messing with mods and doing stuff. But this is a new game, so it's not like this game has a lot of changes. It's just that there's a lot of mods turned on. That much is true. I turned on a lot of mods for this. So, we'll wait and see if it loads, if we can get into Dragon's Reach or not. Okay, alright, so this is where I came out of the temple. Let's go back up here. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Let's go back up here. Whoa, I'm out of control there for a minute, sorry.
No lollygagging.
See, she looks okay. That one, yeah, that one over there, she looked a little on the scary side. Let's see, do I have any other... Sorry, wrong thing. Do I have any other apparel? No, just have this. This is fun, though. Oh, she gave me a companion flower. How nice. And I do have the key to breeze.
Trouble?
Okay.
You look tired, then. The Bannered Mare has beds for Anne.
Oh, there she is. Oh, what was she looking up at?
Still here.
I don't see anything. Okay. Well, that's good that you're still here.
I'm right behind you.
Let's... Alright. Let's try this again. I'm going to do a save right here. It's just going to do a quick save. Let's see if we can get in. If I can get in, I'll be able to show you. We'll be able to look at some people. Some more people and see what we think. So far, I think the Botox is working fine.
Need something?
Okay. And my armor replacer is working fine.
Speak. What do
You
you
might
need,
recognize
my
some
friend?
of these people from the game, such
Need
as
something.
Grelka,
Friends
Need
like
something?
you are hard to
Timba,
find.
And very valuable to me.
and her you probably don't recognize,
I've
but
got
she's
your
from
back.
one of my
So
can
nice
I
to
do
have
mods.
company for a change.
And then that is the best looking this high elf ever
I've got
looks.
your back.
Say what you will,
Want
but that's
something
as
from
good
me?
as she ever looks.
Need something?
And then this is Sylgia, or Sylgia, however you want to say her name. Alright, so
Lead the way.
let's tell her to follow us. We're going to have a few followers follow us. I don't know if this will break my game or not, but we're going to just